Homeworld 3 demo. Get the tutorial campaign, I believe, and then I think the war games are still here. I haven't done the war game demo or anything like that yet, so there are a bunch of setup options that you're going to come up with before when you open it the first time. I've gone through them. Begin.
Training will begin with reviewing and testing fleet functionality necessary for future missions. Mission goals are expressed as objectives. Missions may require multiple objectives to be accomplished, either linearly or concurrently. Situational awareness is key for control over the battlefield.
Okay, so there's a new camera control scheme from the old game, but you do get the option to use the old one. Looking around the camera must be engaged by pressing and holding the right mouse button. Using modern controls, the camera will look around the camera's current point of view. Using classic controls, it'll focus around any object. The camera will orbit around the camera's focus point, which is the new thing.
Practice rotating your view. Rotate your view to get a better angle of the mission area. Center the view on the mothership. Now rotate to look at the asteroid bay. And now rotate your view to look at the friendly carrier.
Oh, it's up there.
Next is moving your view. Attempt this now.
Alright, translate the camera around WASD, Q and E. Increase the movement speed with shift.
Move your view to closely view the nearby asteroid bay.
Hey Maki, how you doing? Love it. Anyway.
Finally, adjust the height of your view to gain or reduce elevation in the mission area.
You love the first Homeworld? I've loved both Homeworlds.
Attempt to gain a close view of the Allied carrier above now.
Zoom the camera with the scroll wheel. Gotcha.
The zoom command can accomplish this same task, albeit more easily. Try this now.
Zoom is a little funky then if you're not.
Can be quickly returned to via a dedicated command. Try this now.
Still the home key. Yeah, that's an issue. That's my record key on my gaming computer. Pressing space to go into sensor mode. Yeah.
The Sensors Manager is critical for quickly surveying the entire mission area all at once. Good. The direction of critical positions in the mission area will be shown on the sensors gyro.
Directional gyro is a spherical display located in the lower center of the screen. Yeah. Three types of combat indicators are red by default. Points towards combat zone. Combat zones are where your units or allied units have engaged hostile units. Objective markers are yellow by default and point towards any active objective marker. The flagship indicator is blue.
The first marker shows the direction of the mothership.
Except it's green.
This second marker points towards objectives and related points of interest. Finally, the last marker indicates the direction of any combat events currently underway. The Sensors Manager allows you to see the positions of the fleet, as well as their line of sight. Orders can also be issued from this view. All units have a sensor's range. Their effective sighting radius has a sphere around them. Units outside this range are usually undetectable. These areas are the dark fields of the Sensors Manager. All units have differing sensors range. Spreading ships out, or building units that specialize in high sensor range, can provide crucial information on enemy positions. Resources are highlighted with triangular
I
points
like
of
that.
interest. At any time, a tactical pause can be issued. Use
Well,
this
I like
to
the
your advantage
destruction.
to plan or issue orders under high
For
stress
the damage
or
on this guy.
time-critical situations.
Press P to pause. Use P and the scroll wheel to increase and decrease time. Okay. 25% increments.
Initiate and then cancel a tactical pause now.
Yeah, the camera. Oh, that disappeared? Interesting. Then are these RUs? They should be RUs. I think I want the classic control scheme for the camera. Let's try that. Really? Camera movement is done in third person orbit at all times, yeah. Okay, that's not working.
Channel open, stand by.
Now it is. There it is. Okay, that's better. That's more Homeworld to me. Okay. Anyway. Game speed's like 50%. We'll bring it up to
Note
100.
that while paused, units cannot react to orders. Likewise, objectives cannot be completed.
Yeah, that just feels better to me, the
Operation
classic
speed
way.
can be reduced by intervals of 25% using the dedicated command. Try this now. Before beginning operations, we will focus on the mothership.
Press the middle mouse button to focus on the selected unit. Okay. Oh, right, Alt and F. I was hitting F. Alternatively, Alt and left click to focus on an object.
This can be done with a dedicated command to enter a focused view. Try this now. When ships have been focused on, your view will be set to orbit around the subject. Attempt to orbit your view around the mothership with it in focus.
Mothership.
Your view can also be zoomed in and out from the subject. Try this now.
Hey, Tin Founder, I'm literally the first time playing it. I didn't play the earlier demos.
Now for commands. All unit operations begin by designating a unit to issue orders to.
We're not going to learn too much in this tutorial, but then the war games are there also. I'm very curious to see what they do with the campaign. Because a good story-driven campaign is, you know, the basics of Homeworld, really. But, God, I'd love a dynamic one. You know? And you select a unit, yeah.
Start by selecting the resource controller. Not all ships are combat vessels, but each class of ship has a unique role, function, and set of abilities. The
But they're
mothership
tied
is
to
a
it.
slow but well-armored shipyard, capable of fending off rudimentary threats on its own. The resource controller's resource ability is used to harvest resource units, RUs, primarily from resource patches found in asteroids or structural debris.
So, harvesting resources, as you do.
With the resource controller selected, begin a resource operation. These RUs will be used in further ship production and research. Additional resource controllers allow the collection of RUs from multiple resource sites at the same time. Resource controllers are unarmed and should be protected. While very vulnerable, they have several additional uses, including recovering mission vital objectives in the AO, and in some circumstances, even capturing enemy ships. Growing the fleet is essential for every operation.
Yes, everyone remembers capturing the first fleet in, in Homeworld 1. And then being getting kicked in the crotch for it later because of the dynamic difficulty. Right, the units have the ability to research before they are, and their abilities require research before they're produced, which can be done via the build management panel. Hovering the cursor over an entry will display research prerequisites, if any. So B is your build and research button.
Open the Build and Research command interface to begin unit production. In some instances, technology must be researched before production can begin. Recon strike craft are now available. Research in order to produce a small contingent of ships for the fleet. Now that the technology is available, the fleet can be reinforced.
So produce units to grow the fleet. To improve the ability to respond to each type of and scope of engagement, press B to cancel. Sorry, press B or click on the build and research to open the, Hold shift to queue up batches. Pause production with the middle mouse button, cancel with the right mouse button.
Motherships and carriers specialize in unit production. Larger or more powerful ships take longer to build, as well as more resources. If the fleet runs out of resources, production will stall during its creation.
Send message.
Love the art style. Brand new ship, but there's a bit of wear on it, eh? Also, recon strike craft.
Military units can be selected for orders like non-military ones, but all military units can be selected at once through the dedicated command. Try this now. Move the contingent of recon ships to the marked point to scout beyond our position.
Issue movement command, at least one unit capable of moving. Tap on a surface issue, tap right click on a surface issue. Yep, alternatively, click on and press the movement hotkey. Yep. With the movement disc active, move the mouse to indicate how far you should go, and then press and hold to drag and move the height. Tap again to do the thing.
Our units can take advantage of terrain as a shield against oncoming threats. During combat, pilots will attempt to take advantage of whatever cover is nearby, but giving them path directions that take advantage of cover can be paramount to mission success.
Coordinates confirmed.
Or just right click on a solid
Vector
object.
set.
Units can also be directed to positions out in open space.
Coordinates locked in.
That's not what I did.
Material site locked in. Collection underway.
Attention, hostile presence detected ahead.
Okay. To attack one or more hostile units, hold control. Okay. Drag a box around them to attack. Currently select a unit capable of attacking, then right click on hostile target to attack the target.
Direct our units to engage the hostile presence.
Fleet, recon lead. We're on station. Lock it up.
Can't shake him.
Okay. But do we have... Let's pause here for a second. Guard mode. Patrol, overburner, we don't have that researched yet. Dock. I kind of want to lower the scale of the UI maybe. We'll have a look at that in a little while. Our pop capacity is here. We can have 40 strike craft, but we can only have 20 recons. Current objectives. Fine. Alright. guys attack that guy.
Go with message.
You guys attack that guy.
On me. Watch the counter. I can't shake him.
God love the classic Homeworld dog fights.
Locked up. Evading. Going defensive. Send.
Priority alert. Strike craft suffering heavy losses.
Oh, they're fine. It's just one.
Position secured. Ship behavior can also be controlled through formations and stances.
Here we go. The formations organize units in certain shapes and arrangements. Certain formations may be more or less beneficial depending on the task carried out by the units in formation. Put them in formation, first select the least 2 units, then left click on the formations button down there. Okay.
Start a new formation. Formations change how ships align themselves in relation to one another. Formations can affect grouping, ability to focus fire damage, and even vulnerability to certain weapon types.
Minimize the damage from
In
area
addition
effect.
to placing units in formation, behavior can be fine-tuned through stances.
Cool. Going back to the way it used to be. Love it. There are 3 stances: aggressive, evasive, and neutral. Yeah.
Stance influences many factors, including unit formations, attack patterns, and cover usage.
Edge. Alright, we'll go with Delta. Change him to
Wings
aggressive.
report close up. Watch and shoot. Push your targets. Full burn. Allied ships inbound.
That's the Interceptor. Oh yeah.
Defending.
Can't shake him. They're locked onto us. Rounds incoming.
So, camera rotation speed could be a little bit higher.
Hostiles destroyed.
Better.
Transferring command of the Allied Interceptor strike craft to you now. Ready.
Your ships have suffered casualties. Replace and reinforce the fleet as resources become available. Units can be quickly repaired by sending them to dock with either the mothership or a carrier. Dock with the carrier now.
Will do.
As mentioned prior, carriers can also build units. Switch to the newly transferred carrier in the build menu to begin unit production from it. To bolster our fleet, build additional interceptors from the carrier now.
Do the research. Five. That's what it's telling us to do.
While carriers can't build capital ships, they're more mobile than the mothership and can quickly reposition themselves across a battlefield.
Ready to copy.
Love that aesthetic.
Go for carrier control. Bolstering unit numbers is only one way to reinforce the fleet. New abilities for units can also be researched, which will give units extra utility or an edge in battle.
Begin researching the ability upgrade for interceptors.
Carrier comms open.
Temporary damage boost. Okay.
Once researched, the technology is made available for all units it applies to. Most units will not use their abilities automatically and must receive direct orders. With good timing, this can turn the tide of an operation. Test the newly researched ability now.
DC, interceptor lead.
Good. The ability will be active for a short period of time before going on cooldown. Using unit abilities frequently will give you an advantage in battle.
Is there a hotkey for
The
that?
next location will allow units to take advantage of the tunnel to navigate, shielding them in the event of oncoming fire. Direct the contingent to the target position.
Receiving.
Okay, so we're going in through the tunnel entrance. I'm going to take everything.
Send transmission. Coming around.
Are they going to go around, though? They're going to go around, aren't they? Yeah, they're going to go around.
Copy. On our way.
Bring them down here.
Green line confirmed.
Nope, they don't want to do it.
Understood. Moving now.
Do they automatically go through?
Move complete.
Hey, you're in the tunnel now, so it goes into sensor mode if you're passing through it.
Vector set.
Location secured. No hostiles detected. Move the contingent of recon ships to the designated area above to gain cover and a vantage point.
Receiving. Coordinates locked in. Send transmission.
Hostiles are intercepting a friendly carrier. We must provide aid. Attack the enemies now.
Break. Check target. Lock it up. Flight is on station. We're ready.
Torpedo frigates. Recons, there's the interceptors.
Systems go. Send. Attacking strike craft.
It left some back at the asteroid. But
Scratch one.
did leave one back at the asteroid, didn't it?
Go for interceptor. Engaging strike.
The combat effectiveness of an engagement force is often directly proportional to its ship composition, size, and ability to focus fire on an enemy. Cannon fire and missiles travel through real space and will collide with obstacles. Positioning ships behind large objects or behind other larger ships, such as the mothership, can significantly blunt the effect of certain enemy assaults.
Get that damage
Enemy
boost.
frigate. Engaging target.
Scouts are dealing with the fighters.
Target eliminated. Frigate down. Attack orders confirmed. Contact. Hostile strike
Save
craft.
it, save it, save it. There we go.
Confirm kill. Frigate destroyed.
Indeed. Right. Save the carrier. I love the debris. Gonna have to get used to the camera all over again.
Break. Break and roll in. Lock is good. On my lead.
Recons can go after those two, and interceptors on the other two.
Targeting strike craft. Board just lit up. Strike craft closing in. Contact strike craft.
Combat operation successful. We have now practiced all the techniques necessary for our main operations. You may exit basic combat training, or remain for instructions on more advanced operations.
Oh, we'll remain.
Orders, such as movement directives, can be queued. Ships will carry out these orders in sequence, though orders such as attacking or using special abilities will prevent further orders from queuing. Queue several orders now.
Group 1 reinforced.
Righto. Or you complete the initial order hold shift. Gotcha.
Copy.
That didn't work. Of course, the selected units.
Move complete. Interceptor holding.
I'm holding shift.
Attempt to queue several movement orders from one unit, or a group of them.
Oh, you can't
Friendly ships
hold down
will be
shift
assigned
and
to a
just
group
click
for
multiple
quick
times.
reference in and across the battlefield.
Make control groups. We've already done that.
Assign one or more ships to a control group. Once assigned, a control group can be quickly found across the battlefield and can be useful while attempting to manage several different battles at once. A ship can even belong to several control groups for very fine control over the fleet.
Some ships are capable of laying mines, providing support via area denial.
Nice. Mines are laid in open space instead of on a surface. Once laid, proximity sensors automatically detonate if a hostile is nearby. Yep. Mines can be laid in one of three unique patterns. The box and sphere patterns result in mines laid in a cluster around a designated target point. The wall results in mines laid in a planar wall, rated from the ship's starting position to it and a designated point. I suppose mines are going to be a bigger thing now with the tunnels and all the terrain features in space. Activate the ability of the relevant ship to lay mines in, then select a target point using the movement disc. In case of wall pattern, the distance and height difference relative to selected unit determines the area of that. Mines have a limited lifespan, will remain armed for a few minutes. After the time is up, the mines auto-detonate.
Lay mines using any pattern.
Only they did that in real life.
On station.
Got our mine layer. Yeah, nice, simple aesthetic, but I love it. Alright, so we have our 3 patterns here. You can just lay a box of mines there. Drag to adjust height. Grand.
We hear you.
Lay a group of mines using any of the available patterns.
I'd love to be able to get that out of the way.
Mine layer here. It takes time to lay mines. If a ship laying mines is interrupted at any point, any existing mines will be active, but the shape may not have full coverage. Ensure mine-laying ships have enough time to allow for full pattern coverage.
That's something we saw with the missiles as well.
In some situations, persistent area denial or defense of a certain position is crucial for victory.
Unit turret deployment. Turrets are used as the more permanent and autonomous means of defending or denying an area. Turrets being undeployed capable of moving but otherwise defenseless. Deploying turrets activates their weaponry but immobilizes them. Yep. Can be redeployed without first undeploying them if desired. Please a deploy order to a new location. And hold the hotkey and then click multiple times while the ability hotkey is depressed. Okay.
Deploy a turret.
Cool. Oh wait, we have to click on.
Deploy any type of turret to a nearby solid surface.
To a solid surface, okay. Sorry, I missed that part.
Deployed without first undeploying them if desired. Simply issue a deploy order to a new location. Multiple turrets can also be deployed in rapid succession, allowing groups of turrets to quickly secure one or more locations. Multiple turret types exist. Select the one best suited to the situation and goals of the mission.
Is that like a chaff launcher and a gun?
We've now reviewed all techniques required for effective fleet management.
Okay, and that's the tutorial demo. Then we have the War Games demo. Oh, is War Games multiplayer? I see. We got options wise then. I turned off motion blur. Everything is pretty much on epic except I don't have the ray tracing shadows on. Turn down the volume. Field of view could be maybe a bit more actually. You can change the scale of subtitles. You can change all of that, that's fine. We're in English. All your hotkeys. Alright, cool. Hey Jolly Rogers, how you doing? Confirm those settings, yes. Right. Well yeah, that's Homeworld 3 tutorial demo. Up on Nextfest on Steam, if you want to check it out. Very much looking forward to it. It's out in, what, 4 weeks? It's kind of crazy to think about now, after all this time. Okay.